Well, so far this year, Toledo firefighters have battled a number of fires, including one yesterday. You might remember we brought this to you as breaking news right here. Apparently, it was caused by a space heater. So this morning, they are sounding the alarm on how to keep your home and your family safe. So important this morning. Our Amy Steigerwald joins us live from inside the fire station. Amy, these fires, a lot of them are very much preventable.
Yeah, that's right, Tiffany. And we're going to talk about a few things that you can check right now that will make sure that your home is safe and that fires like the one you were talking about can be prevented. I'm joined this morning by Private Sterling Ray. He's going to talk about a couple different things. But first, one of the basic things that we can all have, a smoke detector.
Yeah, smoke alarms are key. That we talk about them all the time, and we never get tired of talking about because this is the tool that will keep you safe in the initial stages of a fire. You go to bed, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, everybody in your house is asleep, and you hear that. What do you do? And that's what we need people to understand, that that's the emergency. You have to have the things in place already. You need to know 2 ways out of your room, have that plan on how you're going to get out, where you're going to meet your family, account for them, and then stay out. So that's basically in a nutshell. We want people to understand that, but you need to get smoke alarms. They need to be on every level of your home and outside your sleeping areas. So we want to make sure, again, that's multiple units. We do have a smoke alarm program that if people are in need and can't afford these, they can call that number and we'll provide that to you. But we want people to understand that this is the #1 key defense for them in their fire safety plan.
Absolutely. And we've had a couple of fires recently where space heaters have really been an issue. And we want to just show you how big of a problem these can be when it comes to them being in the wrong place. So explain what you're doing for me here.
Well, we just fired this up and it's just getting up to temperature, but this is a thermal imaging device that we use for search and rescue, but we're using it right now for a temperature down at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if your viewers can see it, but again, it's just coming up to temp, but we've been hitting temperatures about 400 degrees. Depending on the unit, again, they make different types of units. This one has coils in there that a fan blows across, that the heat comes out, which is nice. And again, used properly, this is a good, safe heating device. But if it's used improperly, if this is put too close to combustibles, that's the problem. It can ignite those items, and then we're talking about the fires that we respond to. We had a fire recently in the last couple days that's been attributed to a space heater. So if you have a space heater in your home right now, make sure that there's a buffer of 3 to 4 feet around it. There's nothing around that. And again, you should never be leaving these on when you leave the room or when you go to bed at night. Again, we can't advocate for what you do in your home other than just to say that these are very safe, unsafe actions that eventually end up being the problems that we respond to.
So making sure that you put these in a safe spot in your home, away from any curtains, and like he said, 3 feet of space around on all directions. If you would like more information about how to get connected to some of those free smoke detectors, we have that information right now on WTOL.com. Live in East Toledo, Amy Steigerwald for WTOL.